George Washington never said the Pledge of Allegiance. He wasn't even born in the U.S. So, what was he hiding? In our fourth story tonight, measuring a man's patriotism by his allegiance to symbols. The Associated Press reporting yesterday, the conservatives questioned Senator Barack Obama's patriotism because he does not wear a flag pin and because he did not put his hand on his heart during the national anthem last September. CNN.com aiding and abetting with a shocking online poll. Does Barack Obama show the proper patriotism for someone who wants to be president of the United States? Obama has already said his grandfather, a World War II vet, taught him to put his hand up for the pledge, but to stand for the anthem, a common practice, as you can see at any ball game. As for flag pins, Obama stopped during the run-up to the Iraq invasion when it seemed to become, quote for him, a substitute for true patriotism. Yesterday, he challenged the Republican monopoly on supposed patriotism, a party that presided over a war in which our troops did not get the body armor needed, or were sending troops over who were untrained because of poor planning, or are not fulfilling the veterans' benefits that these troops need when they come home, or are undermining our Constitution with warrantless wiretaps that are unnecessary. That is a debate I am very happy to have. Let's bring in MSNBC political analyst Rachel Maddow, whose show airs weeknights also on Air America Radio. Good to see you again.
Hi, Keith.
Obama is betting on Americans seeing through this. And apart from the fact that John McCain also usually does not wear a flag pin either, why is he betting that way?
He's doing something here that national-level Democrats have either been too insecure or too browbeaten to do in the last few years. He's not in hiding. He's not wishing this away. He's literally confident and calm in picking up this tear gas canister and flinging it back from whence it came. He's saying, you want to talk patriotism? Let's talk patriotism. You want to talk American ideals? All right, secret prison guys, let's do it. If this had happened in 2004, what we'd be seeing is John Kerry taking those Swift boat veterans attacks and using them to say, all right, if you won't denounce these, George W. Bush, let's talk about your Vietnam era service.
Right.
That's what a confident candidate does with these kinds of attacks.
All right, the Associated Press story. Why are the Democrats not erupting over this extraordinary and just thin as tissue paper story from Nedra Pickler, the way that the Republicans did over the New York Times about McCain? I mean, the first guy quoted in this is that crazy Roger Stone guy who started the 527 group about Hillary Clinton, whose acronym is so offensive, even most Republicans are offended by it.
Yeah. Does it count that I'm really mad about it?
Okay.
I'm really mad about it.
Yeah.
I mean, this AP piece, I mean, it's one thing to expect this from the nether regions of right-wing media. It's another thing for this to be a wire service story. The AP is something different. And for them to just stovepipe the dirtiest stuff of the far reaches of right-wing media right onto the home pages of every major news website in the country, including MSNBC's today, for this to be a wire service story today is incredible. Asking Roger Stone whether Barack Obama has a patriotism problem, that's like asking me if Air America has any good radio hosts. You know, it's like asking Adolf Coors if he can recommend a good weak beer. You know, just it's unbelievable that that's who they went to for their source.
A cut-rate Gordon Liddy, and you thought Gordon Liddy was the cut-rate Gordon Liddy. The CNN poll. Why not a poll that also questioned, you know, do you believe the far right's charges that John McCain actually sold us out to his captors in Vietnam? I mean, that seems equally inappropriate.
Yeah. Just because somebody makes a scurrilous political smear doesn't mean you need to regurgitate it onto your homepage or into your newspaper. And you certainly don't have to push poll their message for them the way that CNN did with this poll. I mean, you don't go, if somebody calls you and says, you know, your mom is an ugly mug, you don't then go talk to the rest of your family and say, would you like to comment on mama's ugly mug? The ugliness of her mug? I mean, it's totally out of line here. They've totally missed the point. And I think everybody who ran this story now has to deal with how to get out of the mess that the wire service and CNN put them in.
Last point here, Politico reporting, that website that the Republican National Committee is polling right now to find out how far they could go on attacking an African-American candidate. This patriotism thing is the fig leaf to go racist? Is that the idea?
It must be. I mean, I am incredulous that we've actually found out that they're thinking about going real racist in this election. They've decided to poll and see how far they can go. If you wrote this in your screenplay, it would be rejected as too cartoonishly evil. I mean, I guess they're going to try to wrap up some racist thing along with, or maybe even anti-mixed race thing, I don't know, along with their patriotism thing. The depths of this remain to be plumbed, but I hope that Obama keeps responding the way he is, because so far he's counterattacking well.
Miscegenation.
Yes.
They're going to try to run on a miscegenation or a pro-slavery platform.
We laugh now. We laugh now, Keith. It will happen. It will happen.
And just remember, the only person that should be quoted then would be Abraham Lincoln. a Republican, in fact, the first Republican president.
Yes.
Rachel Maddow of MSNBC and Air America, always a pleasure. Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you, Keith.